Okay, everybody, welcome to day 2 of 8. It's Flashback Sunday here on Vegas Tips and Tricks. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to be, I think, kind of a fun little video. At least it is for me. So let me start out with a little bit of backstory. First off, a few weeks back, actually it's probably been a few months back, had the most interesting sort of information that was passed along from a new Vegas vlogger. And I'll say Vegas vlogger because the content is about Vegas, but he's really a Vegas vlogger vlogging about Vegas vloggers. Well, I'll say that 3 times quickly after a couple of shots of vodka. Try it, really. It could be fun. It's Saturday night. Well, it is as I'm recording this, but probably shouldn't do it on Sunday night when you're watching it. But anyway, a gentleman who goes by the name Vegas Visual, which I guess makes sense because he's focused on Vegas vloggers and cataloging their activities and so forth. And so at some point, like I said, it's probably been a couple of months now, he dubbed me the original Vegas vlogger because of all the Vegas related channels this gentleman could find that were active and public channels and everything. Mine had the earliest actual vlog entry. Kind of crazy. If you don't believe me, here's a couple of screenshots of his top 10 Vegas vloggers in terms of their how long they've been doing it, and you'll see me right there. So anyway, there you are. Look, we're right up there, number 1. Number 2, interestingly, Neon Vacation, a friend of mine, Dell. If you're not subscribed to him, do. He's got a lot of good content and really good guy. Used to live in Vegas, grew up in Vegas. So, great guy. And Derek and Catherine listed as number 3. That's All You Can Vegas. But apparently that, the original channel, the non-All You Can Vegas channel, I'm guessing was probably Derek's personal channel at some point, and after he met the lovely Catherine, he added her to the list. And there's a number of other people on that first page, obviously, that you'll recognize. Jacob's Life in Vegas, Matt Bridger, say hi to Matthew, are a few that come to mind, but kind of cool. So I thought it would be interesting to sort of revisit that trip and those videos. I did the math. It turns out it was my 18th trip to Las Vegas. It was in July of 2010. That's almost 11 years ago. I had just recently got a phone that actually had a camera of some quality. You'll see here in a minute it wasn't that great, but you know, at least it could record video. The interesting thing is I also recorded a video on that trip of the Bellagio fountains. It was the sort of classic 3 p.m. kickoff with the Whitney Houston national anthem and then the Comte Partiro with Andrea Bocelli. A beautiful piece, which I know is a favorite of a lot of us. Always brings a few tears to my eyes. I'm not ashamed to admit. I remember on that trip it was so hot, and I actually mentioned that in part of the video you'll see here shortly. As I was recording the video, I had to like move my feet up and down because I felt like they were literally melting to the sidewalk. I mean, it was like 115 in the daytime. I remember one of the mornings I woke up, I'd stayed at Main Street Station, also video to follow, and it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe earlier. The sun had just come up. It was a cool, breezy 90 degrees outside. That's about as cool as it got for much of that trip. Oddly enough, the other thing I remember about that trip is I traveled almost exclusively on the city bus. I even took it from the airport. I may have even taken it back to the airport. So I wasn't particularly broke on this trip. I guess it was just sort of a proof of concept that I could do it. I stayed like 3 nights at Main Street Station, and then I moved down to the Orleans. It was an all Boyd trip. And I think I was there 3 nights as well. But like I said, it was early July, so almost 11 years ago of 2010. I mentioned the fountain video. It got taken down at one point. Originally, it was up and you could watch the video and listen to the music. And then at one point, the music was just gone. Like they had 86'd the music. And I can't remember whether I ended up just taking the video down or whether YouTube took it down, but eventually it was not there at all. I may have taken it down because there was no sound. It wasn't really very useful. But so the first video that is on my channel is at Sam's Town, curiously enough. When I was staying downtown, I had a bus pass because I was using the bus. And I took the bus down Boulder Highway all the way down to Sam's Town in that case, and spent some time there. I had been there, I think, once before. I'm not sure I've been there since, honestly. I kind of like the place, so I might have to check it out one of these times. But in any case, I went to the sort of inner atrium, just sort of relaxed, cool, pleasant place to spend some time, even if there's nothing going on. But they do have a show there, the Mystic Falls show. And that was the first video I recorded. It actually, when I looked this morning, had no thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. So very few people have seen it, even though it is still up on the site. But I thought it would be fun to go ahead and share it with you today. So let's go ahead and show that very first Vegas vlogging video from your very first Vegas vlogger. Here you go. So there you go, the video that started it all. You know, interestingly enough, and just to prove that there's literally no prep time to these videos, well, a little, is I went back and looked, and the fountain video's there, as well as another video I'm not going to show you that is my room tour at the Orleans. So I have created a, what do I call those things? A playlist that's called Vegas 18. I'm going to share Vegas 18's playlist in the show notes below if you want to go back and watch those videos as they were originally indicated. But yeah, not only is the video still there, the music is there. So I don't know what happened, but it's cool. So you can go back and watch that. And you'll see the original version of the video that I'm about to show you now. For some reason, it got uploaded sideways. It's the very first room tour I did, and it's the room I had at the Main Street station. It's not even 2 minutes long, the video, which is probably a good thing. As you'll see, the video quality is not so great, but I did manage to go ahead and screen capture it, and in the video editing software, turn it around so that it's at least correctly positioned, so you don't have to do like this to watch it. I think it also has no likes and several thumbs down, and I think one of the thumbs downs might be me. So whether at some point I might sort of remaster that and upload it as the new version, and sort of fiddle around with the Vegas 18 playlist. Maybe I'll leave the old one in there just because it's kind of vaguely entertaining. But anyway, so I have, like I said, fixed, finally, the room tour at Main Street Station. And so I thought I would go ahead and share that little clip with you as well. And then we'll wrap things up today. Here you go. Take a look.
Little video of room at the Main Street Station here. A little closet area. Iron. I didn't use that. Got to remember to put that shirt off the hanger and pack it. A little place for your suitcase and such things here. A little writing table going on there, mirror, little flip around, little panorama. Pretty bright outside, it's 180 degrees here. Take a look at the bathroom. It's a little vanity area. Oh, look, it's me. It's me. I'm not naked or anything. Bathroom here. It's okay, I flushed the toilet. Not bad. Pretty good sized room. Not that fond of the shower curtain here, but it works. A little light on the wall and everything. We'll go to the main room here. A little the little TV, little dresser area. Window. We're only on the 5th floor here. Some view of the highway traffic. We got a couple of chairs, table through here, nightstand, bed where I slept, some other end table, little fabulous art on the wall. Back to the door, and that's room 524 at the Main Street Station.
Okay, so there you go, the very first room tour on the channel. Here on the very first Flashback Sunday. I might do another one of these. This was kind of fun putting together for me, so hopefully you enjoyed it. We have a lot more sort of vintage videos, I guess, from sort of the pre-Facebook group era, we'll call it that, when the name of the channel was just me and not Vegas Tips and Tricks. Yeah, so anyway, this is day 2 of our 8 days of Vegas Tips and Tricks. That's what I've decided to call it now. I think PJ coined that phrase in one of the comments this morning or this afternoon, so kind of like that. Anyway, tomorrow on 8 days of Vegas Tips and Tricks, we'll do a short video on the making of the Vegas Tips and Tricks podcast, which the 3rd edition of that, or the 3rd show, will also be recorded and uploaded tomorrow, so we'll tell you a little bit more about that. And again, we've got content coming all week if you can deal with it. So, one final note, I guess, if you looked at the original list of Vegas vloggers and the upload times, you'll notice that the original videos were uploaded in 2012, so that's around 9 years ago now, even though the videos are a couple of years older than that. I guess I had recorded them, had them on the phone, but didn't actually add them to the channel until later. So that's where that discrepancy comes from. All right, we're going to wrap that up. It's long enough. It's longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope you enjoyed some of this vintage video, and hope you'll join us throughout this week. And until next time, I hope that you have a great and lucky day. We will see you real soon. Bye-bye.